Hi, my name is Kristen Wells. I'm Clayton's mom. So when Clayton was in 4th grade, he lost his vision, and it was kind of scary. He was in the hospital for about a week. He lost his vision in his right eye, and the doctors thought it was a virus or something that had attacked his own eye.
Hi, my name is Clayton Wells, and I've been going to Foursquare for about 3 years now. I just want to tell you guys about a miracle that happened to me last Sunday. The missionary that came last Sunday from Cambodia, she was said to be known for her healing, for how God healed through her. My mom and my grandma were in service that morning, but I wasn't. I was helping out with the second graders with my friend. So I wasn't in there. I didn't know about this, but I had lost vision in my right eye since I was in the 4th grade, and I'm currently leaving 7th grade.
He's not a complainer, so you would never know that he had a problem, but his vision, all he could see was shades of light. Like if someone could turn the light on or turn the light off, that's what he could see. Then it was probably about a year ago, he was acting out a lot, and I asked him, what's going on? Is there something going on at school? And he confided in me and asked me not to tell anybody because he didn't want the attention. He didn't want anybody asking about him. He didn't want the needles. He didn't want the tests. He didn't want any of that. I did tell his dad, obviously. He was not thrilled. And I also shared with my Bible study group because I told him that they're my prayer warriors. They help me pray. And he said, Mom, I've been praying for a long time and God's not doing anything. So you shouldn't have told anybody. So fast forward to Sunday morning. The missionary from Cambodia was here and she was praying over people for healing. And I tried to find Clayton, and he was actually helping in a room. So at the very end of the service, I ran and got him and brought him in there to talk to her. And
she brought me over to the missionary, and she began speaking to me, and we introduced ourselves, and she began talking to me about, she asked me questions about, am I a believer? Have I been baptized in the Spirit? I answered, when she asked me if I was baptized in the Spirit, I answered no. She also asked me if I could speak in tongues. I said no. She said, well, you need to devote yourself to praying, you setting aside time, an hour a day for praying, reading your word, and spending time with God. Well, I said, okay, I'll try. And she goes, do you believe that God will heal your eye? I said, yes, ma'am, I do. And she says, well, you need to believe that. You need to believe that with all your heart. She goes, I believe if God doesn't heal your eye right now, He will heal it. He will heal your eye. He will heal your eye. And she told me, you need to look the devil in the eye and say, no, I'm too young. You can't have my vision. I'm a believer of God. I follow Him. I will not turn to you. And then you will not take my sight away. And she covered my left eye, held her fingers up in front of my eye, asked me if I could see what she was doing. I said, no, ma'am. And she told me, she gently blew my eye, and then she started praying over me. And she prayed first for my spiritual eyesight, second for my natural eyesight.
And she took her hands off, and he opened his eyes, and his whole face turned red, his eyes filled up with tears, and he just, Mom, I can see. And he just kept blinking like, is this really happening? Like,
I opened up my eyes, and right then it was just total shock. I could see out of my eye. It was the best thing I've ever experienced. It was so shocking. It was weird, but a good kind of weird. Like, I don't know, but I can't describe the feeling. I can actually see out of my eye now, thanks to God, and it wouldn't happen without her.
We were all shouting and, hallelujah, this is so amazing. And it was just, I've never seen anything like it. And for him to be healed in his faith, it was restored. And he knows that God is big, and he knows that he can do anything now. And it's just amazing.
It's a miracle.